Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Stylist Meets Vinyl. My name is Chris. It's like Christmas Day today. I feel like if you're a record collector, you can understand. When you come home and there are records waiting at the front door for you, it's like seeing presents under a tree. It's so wonderful. I was gonna open these up and just show them in a Vinyl Finds video, but I thought it would be cool to do an unboxing here of these three records. They happen to just show up today, all at the same day. Now, there's a bit of a story behind these records and how I found them. They are three rare Psych records. Now, I say rare as in the originals are rare. These are reissues that I bought, but what happened was I had like an Amazon gift card that was $60 US that I wanted to use. I'm gonna use that on records. Then I was in like a fantasy hockey pool and I came in third place. I won $50 for that. So there's another $50. So that's $110 that I have now that I can spend on records. That's immediately going to records. And then I thought to myself, well, I can order like whatever this common record is over here, or I can start to get some cool stuff. And I've mentioned on this channel a couple times that I'm in that phase now where I'm trying to find some cool stuff that you don't find in just any regular collection, but stuff that appeals to me that I can show off to people who come to the record room, and I can say, hey, have you ever heard this before? This is kind of cool. So I thought to myself, I need some more Psych. And I'm getting into a lot of Psych stuff, and I made the decision, okay, I'm gonna buy some cool Psych records. So I started researching on the best Psych albums and watching a lot of videos of people's favorite Psych albums. And then I started streaming a lot of Psych albums, and I'm just trying to make this very informed decision on what I was gonna buy. And I started to think about this vinyl resurgence that's happening, and a lot of people can complain, okay, it's driving up the price of records and records are expensive now, which is true. But also, the one thing I thought of with this vinyl resurgence is that because vinyl records are becoming more popular now, we're getting older records that are being reissued on labels, and they're just becoming more widely available. So the three albums that I was looking at, these originals are really rare and very expensive. And I don't care too much about having an original. I'm never going to have an original of these. So I'm fine getting a reissue. Absolutely fine. And yeah, so I just thought if the originals are so rare and so sought after, then the reissues must be pretty good. Like the music must be pretty good. And I found with most of these records, these bands are just bands that just broke up before they got a chance to get big and really become famous. And so it's not that they weren't, they stayed together and never reached a success. It's just they broke up too early, and then people didn't know about them, and then the record became obscure, and then it became super collectible and super valuable, and now it's being reissued. So, okay, I've talked enough. Let's get into the vinyl unboxing. Okay. I've got three records here. I don't know, I know what's inside, but I don't know what is inside of all of them. I'm going to start with this one because it looks kind of interesting. So, they seem to be in good condition, although they're a little flimsy, these boxes, and I was a little worried. Okay, oh, I know what this one is. Okay. So this is Leaf Hound, Growers of Mushroom. Now, this is, you can see 180 gram remastered for vinyl. This is from Repertoire. This is originally released in 1971. The band is called Leaf Hound. And like I said, this is just a band that they only released one album, 1971, and then the original lineup broke up. I think this was released in Germany originally. The band broke up and then they reformed, although not all the original members, and they released another album in 2007. But this is like hard rock, early hard rock, early heavy. Like kind of heavy metal-ish, but also bluesy and psych as well. And I think from the name you would think that this is like super psychedelic, but it's not. It's actually more bluesy sounding. And I'm just gonna be really, really careful here as I open this up. I feel like I should, if I'm doing an unboxing, I should be thorough, and I don't know if I'm a guy who keeps the shrink on all of my albums, but you know, you're watching like albums like JC, like Flipside, where he loves like hype stickers, and I was kind of thinking like, okay, hype stickers are pretty cool. Maybe I'll just keep the shrink on for now, and you know, it can't hurt. So, okay, so let's take a look. It actually looks like, as far as the shipping on the album, like it survived. There seems to be no damage to it at all. Okay, just got to get it out here. Okay, it is in this nice little protector. It's not polylined, but okay. And then I was kind of hoping for maybe a nice like picture label or something, but it seems to be in pretty good condition. I mean, mint condition. They're based in this light. There doesn't seem to be any warps or scuffs. You know, nothing worse than receiving a brand new album with already got scuffs on it or just like imperfections in the pressing. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next one, number 2. Okay, this one's got some tape on it. Although, like I said, all of these are kind of flimsy packaging. It's always nice when you get a record that is like sturdy, that, you know, you could just put it through hell. Okay. So this one here, this is Morgan. The band is called Morgan. The album is called Morgan. This is their debut album from 1969. This is Psych as well. All of these albums are Psych. So this says, Morgan, U.S. Heavy Psych, masterpiece from 1969. Original gatefold artwork. Repro of the elusive poster insert. New color insert with cool photos and liner notes by Mike Stacks. Audiophile restoration, mastering by Ezra Lesser. Quote, every Psych fan on the planet wants this LP in their collection, end quote. That's Aaron Malensky from Acid Archives. So a pretty cool hype sticker. And so that album there I showed, Leaf Hound, originals on Discogs go for like $5,000, originals of that. This one, not even close, but this one here, originals go for about $400. So it's still rare. Very carefully getting into that. So, okay, we've got poster. Little insert here with lyrics. That's a nice touch. A poster. Always nice to get a poster, although I never know if like I should hang it. Oh, it's not much of a poster actually. This is here. Some information about the band. Pretty cool. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else here. And then we've got okay, this is from Gerson, and it's got a nice polyline sleeve, which is great. Label here from Gerson, Gerson, I think. It looks good. Looks good, no complaints. So I'm pretty happy with that. And these all shipped from overseas, like the UK. So I'm very happy that they survived the trip and no accidents. So that's number 2, Morgan. And then number 3 here, the last one. Oh yeah, I just remembered which one this one is. Okay. Come on. The last thing you want to do is have just a strike with the knife that just goes in the wrong place, and then you've got a damaged record before you've even popped it out. Okay, it's okay. Oh, sorry, it's hot in the record room, and I find that I just end up sweating by the end of it. Okay, so now we've got Relatively Clean Rivers. This is from 1976. This is what I would call rural psych. This is the band is Relatively Clean Rivers. The album is Relatively Clean Rivers. I think this is the only album they ever did. This was Phil, what was this guy's name? Phil, I can't remember his name. I want to say Phil Hartman, but that's not right. Okay, Relatively Clean Rivers. The hype sticker here says limited 180 gram. Long before the term Cosmic Americana was of common use, there was a band ideally fitting the role. Back in 1976, the long psychedelic wave was rapidly fading away, but the market of private press was still in demand. The self-debut album of Relatively Clean Rivers came out the same year on the leader Phil Pearlman label. The brainchild of Phil Pearlman, the band was rapidly crossing genres, focusing on extended long jam, verging on Californian psych and proto-ambient country folk. The man, a sort of local guru, was previously involved in 2 other projects. Orange County own The Beat of the Earth and The Electric Hole. Now is your chance to grab this rural manifesto. With much of the music being acoustic, there are elements of morphing electric guitars smattered with strange spacey moments belaying a certain stoned atmosphere. The album is imaginative, melancholic, mellow, and exotically webbed. And then there's the band Wilco, citing Relatively Clean Rivers as being inspirational. So, pretty cool, actually. And I have heard all of these albums. And like I said, I kind of did a little bit of research before I chose which albums I was going to use my winnings and my gift card on. And these were the winners. And I was actually only planning on getting 2 albums. But I listened to all 3 of these and then eventually was like, I want 3. I want all of them. So I ended up getting these 3. Oh, I hate using this knife and like risking having to cut anything like the record or the inner sleeve. But I'm almost through now. Come on. Okay. We are through. Okay. Nice looking polyline sleeve. Very nice. Relatively Clean Rivers here. Nice custom label. It's probably the nicest of all these labels that I've seen. This is on Cosmic Rock. And I'm really excited. This one is like a very feel-good album, like California. It feels like you're kind of driving through the California desert. And you know what? Just from unboxing all of these records, I feel very pleased. I'm excited to spin them. As I said, they're just cool, interesting albums that other people aren't really going to know when they come to the record room, and I can play it for them. So if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me unboxing all of these. Let me know if you've heard any of these albums before. in the comments. Let me know, and consider giving this video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content, and whatever you do, make sure you come right back here where stylus meets vinyl. Thanks everybody. See you soon. Bye. Whew.